Welcome to GPW. It's going to be another historic night here. I'm Jack Daw Calhoun alongside my co-commentator Badger. And Badger, it seems like there's an altercation going on backstage, so we're just going to cut to that straight away and see what's going on.
What's going on back there?
Sure are crazy.
What's going on, Badger? It looks like James has attacked Kermit the Frog, but Kermit the Frog has managed to get his own back. But
this is live feed from backstage here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. James has jumped Kermit. Kermit has turned it around and is defending himself valiantly. I don't know what James is thinking. Kermit is his childhood hero, and he has viciously attacked him in the backstage.
It's shocking scenes, Badger. We just cut backstage, James, with an unprovoked attack on Kermit, and now waking over Kermit the Frog. These two are about to have a matchup, but James is wearing himself out before he's even managed to get to the ring. James, I don't know what's possessed him, Badger.
I think it's just a lot of frustration on his part. Danny has been putting him through the ringer, first putting him up in a El Mono Mike smash match, and then a smash match against Ornstein and Smo. He's been having a really tough time here in the GPW, and I really thought he was going to come in here and be a champion, but he has not performed to anybody's liking. And now he's making a mockery of himself and the GPW.
Well, I believe officials are on the way to break this up. Hopefully they'll both still be able to continue in their match shortly. Absolutely shocking, Badger. James just seems to have absolutely lost it and just, jumped Kermit the Frog from behind. Kermit then just pasted James. What was James thinking?
I have no idea. Trying to get an unfair advantage before the match, I would assume. If the match even goes on, it was slated for later tonight. But I just don't know. After an attack like that, there might be, officials called, police, something. That was a vicious attack.
Absolutely. I don't know what's happened to James, but our card for tonight, we've got an absolutely stacked card. First up, it is supposed to be James versus Kermit the Frog. Whether this match will still go ahead, we'll find out in just a few moments. But I don't like James's mentality around this anymore.
He has become a disturbed man with a disturbed set of moral values. Very sad to watch his downfall here in the GPW. But it continues. It continues on with strange choices by James and vicious losses over and over again.
And in our mid-card match tonight, Badger, this is going to be an absolute fan favorite match. It's the Amazing Jaze versus Isacc Sims.
I'm going to say it right now. I'm going to say it right here. This is going to be a banger. These boys are here to fight. Two technically proficient and strong wrestlers. I'm really excited to see where this goes. I have no idea who has the upper hand in this battle. Really excited to see it play out.
And our main event tonight, of course, as we found out at the end of last week's GPW, Isacc is going to defend his GPW World Championship against, a mystery opponent in a table match, although I understand that the evil owner Danny has somehow got involved in this.
All I know is that I'm sure that Danny has selected someone who is absolutely vicious because he's trying to stop Zach from taking a run on ownership of the entire GPW. So you would imagine that Danny has some kind of trick up his sleeve, an absolute mystery about who it's going to be. And I have to say, Calhoun, before we get this show started, I'm so excited to be here with you. And these last few weeks on the road and the starting of the GPW have been some of the greatest times in my life. And, we share a hotel a lot. And I just want to say you're just a great guy to share a hotel with, good friend, and thank you for being there for me through all those tough times back at the hotel rooms.
You are adequate company too, Badger, but I've just had word that our first match is about to get underway, so let's head over to the ring.
Welcome everybody to Washington, D.C. We have an amazing match, and I'm very, very surprised that Kermit agreed to go on after being viciously attacked. He seems to be okay, looks in good spirits. But James with that attack backstage could have turned this whole night into a fiasco.
Just an unbelievable attack by James backstage on Kermit the Frog. I think James has sunk to a new level. He seems to be extra duplicitous, extra conniving, just it's a twisted. I don't know what's happened. But
Weighing in at 158 pounds, the ladies' man, Calvin the Freak.
Kermit is, a fan favorite. He's always been a family man, family entertainer. Everybody loves Kermit. And just for James to unprovoked attacking backstage just out of bitterness for losing the last 2 matches here in the GPW. It's shocking.
As I think I mentioned during that match, Kermit is a childhood hero of James's, and so this violent and unprovoked attack before a match, a legitimate sanctioned match, is unheard of. James has really, really sunk to a new low, and I don't think that he's having the run in the GPW that he really wanted to, and I think that frustration is starting to show out.
His opponent from Venice Beach, California, weighing in at 228 pounds, Jaze.
I think James has some issues he clearly needs to work through, but that being said, this match is going to continue regardless. You have to wonder, James, after attacking Kermit, seemed to actually get Kermit just basically pasted him. It didn't even work to James' advantage. Are we going to see Kermit win? Is it going to be the 3rd loss in a week for James?
Well, when you're applying those alternative James strategies, they almost never work, right? So it's the expected result that he would go in and try to underhand the match and then eventually get damaged in the process.
That's true, Badger. James has tried to cheese his way through situations before. It almost never works for him. It's not worked today.
James really needs someone to come into his life and guide him into the right path so we can get him back on track. And I really do believe that one day he will be the GPW champion. But this is not it. This is not the way to go.
No, James immediately on the back foot, side Russian leg sweep, and now a Hurricane Rana, I believe, from Kermit. Just stomping James in the face. Kermit's got to be pissed after what James did to him backstage.
He definitely owes him something. Very excited to see Kermit with so much technical skill. I was not sure coming into this match whether he could, oh my good flying elbow, could be a fighter. I've only known him as a lover through the past and through my childhood.
Kermit there with the elbow.
James absolutely getting lambasted by the Frogman.
James, I don't think he's got a single piece of offense in yet against Kermit, although he's now throwing Kermit into the turnbuckle.
Oh my goodness. Nobody wins in here. Nobody wins in this match. They're already getting booed by the crowd. Everyone loves Kermit. No one wants to see him hurt. Oh, just disgusting. Oh, this has to be a reverse guillotine choke off the middle rope. That's just absolutely disgusting.
This crowd has really turned on James. Some strong boos from the crowd.
You can't just sit there and choke and elbow everyone's childhood hero and expect the crowd to be on your side. This is absolutely disgusting. James needs someone in his life. Someone to help him, someone to guide him, someone to show him the way, someone to show him how to get good.
James taunting again, and the crowd again just don't seem to be on James's side tonight. James was a fan favorite when he debuted just 2 weeks ago on the GPW, but it's just,
if you look at the event, you look at the history, everything that James has done, he's made the wrong choice time after time, taking matches against Owen Smo, getting on the wrong side of Danny, accepting a match against Kermit the Frog. It's absolutely insane when you think about it.
James is going in for the pin now on Kermit. Unbelievable. How did James win this match? This crowd is not happy. This crowd is upset.
James has got a lot of stuff to think about backstage. He just destroyed his childhood in one fell swoop. Really tough to watch, Calhoun. Really tough stuff.
Just taking a look at the replay, but there's just an upsetting scenes here on GPW. James somehow, Kermit had the upper hand through the majority of that match, but James somehow, some way, you have to wonder whether the attack backstage has caused Kermit to lose this match.
Throwing his hands up in victory. He should be slinking out of the ring. If I was him, I would slink out of the ring and I would pretend like this match never happened.
James almost looking proud of himself in some kind of twisted, demonic way there. What's happened to James Heaney? Like, this is just... James is just not the James that we know and love, right? I can't believe what we've seen here tonight, Badger. Just another historical night on the GPW.
Oh, hi there. Do you love James Heaney? Well, James Heaney loves you. And now you can be reminded every day with your James Heaney Loves You pillow. It's the perfect gift for yourself, a loved one, or even a family member. It's great for holidays, birthdays, or any old celebration. Get your James Heaney Loves You pillow now.
Welcome back to GPW. Here we are in Peoria, Illinois, home of the Peoria Coach Charter. Here comes Amazing Jaze.
And Wayne and Garth from Wayne's World.
And yeah, that too. Amazing Jaze here.
Highly anticipated match between Amazing Jaze and Isaac Sims, two early supporters of the GPW.
Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 195 pounds, the All-American Jaze.
Oh, very aggressive stance.
Jaze,
lots of pointing, lots of crash work.
He is yet another fine athlete from New York. And he's, some say, you know, he looks suspiciously like a certain actor, but I'm not sure what your thoughts are there, Badger.
I don't know about an actor. Kind of looks like a superhero to me.
Well, either way, he looks like he means business. He's got interesting attire, but he definitely means business.
A very crotchy entrance. Maybe not what I was expecting from Amazing Jaze.
He certainly seems to have the demeanor of a superhero.
A little different than I was. I seem to swallow a little bit of my protein powder. Sorry.
Should take a drink there, Badger. Don't choke on this. We've got a match to call.
Of course, yeah. I'll get myself together. Sorry, Calhoun.
Jay's just taking a moment here to celebrate, but that's okay because Badger just needs to recover for a moment here. Apologies, ladies and gentlemen.
The crowd is really eating it up.
An intense stare from Jaze into the camera there. And Jaze, of course,
I don't know about you, but I'm very excited for this match because I think it's going to be a very even contest between two technically sound and strong wrestlers.
I completely agree, Badger. Isaac Sims, again, a fantastic athlete. Here comes Isaac Sims now.
From Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in at 184 pounds.
Louisville by way of Alabama.
Louisville, Kentucky, of course, home of the Kentucky Fried Chicken. And here comes interesting Isaac Sims. Heavy machinery indeed.
Isaac Sims, recent father. Congratulations on your kid. Glad to hear that Katie's safe. Hopefully he can come out with a win so his son doesn't see his first match and see his father lose.
Unbelievable, Badger. But here we go.
Amazing Jaze seems to have had some kind of a hair issue in the corner there.
And we're underway. Jaze immediately just working Isaac Sims over. Kick to the chest. Big boot to the back of the head.
Oh, my goodness. And straight into the taunting. Jaze is a very energetic and crowd-pleasing wrestler. Oh, Sims' face smashed right into the canvas.
Jaze now with the big boot to the elbow. Isaac Sims on the back foot here. Oh, but Isaac Sims now.
A very popular move amongst the GPW wrestlers. Oh, and a miss on the knee. Isaac Sims catches himself, tries to recover, but Jay's just relentless with his attack. A violent barrage of fists
Now, Badger, Isaac Sims versus Jaze has been a long-awaited match here in the GPW. How do you fancy the chances of these men here tonight?
I have to call it right down the middle. I do not know who is going to win here. I would say that both men have great technical skill, both very powerful. It's going to all come down to who's going to be more aggressive, who's going to end their opponent quickly, because the longer this match goes on, both men will tire out. Oh, especially taking shots like that.
Amazing Jaze, of course, he's very well known for his promos, very insightful promos, some of which last the length of the entire match, entire show even. Isaac Sims, as you mentioned, recently became a father. Congratulations to Isaac. But both equally well known and loved within the GPW.
Face buster. Household names, really.
Oh, what a reversal there from Isaac
reversal.
Sims. Rolls Jaze up into a small package, but obviously they're outside of the ring. The referee counting down. If he gets to 10, it's all going to be over as a disqualification.
Both men doing a number on each other outside of this ring. Look at that fine-looking Gamefront GPW logo.
Jaze throwing Isaac Sims back into the ring.
The whole crew who stepped up, nightly in a different city, really putting the ring together, getting everything going. Just a huge fan of all the workers here at the GPW. I just want to give a shout out to them so they are not forgotten, because they're what makes this all possible.
It's true. The backstage team here with the GPW are phenomenal. The way they can move the ring and the arena from one city to the other during a single commercial break is phenomenal.
Oh, big fist by Isaac Sims. Whirl out by Amazing Jaze. Missed a boot.
And a super kick there. Isaac Sims looks like he's dazed, confused, doesn't even know where he is, Badger. Massive powerbomb. I think this has got to be it. Jay's surely now. What's he going for? Some kind of submission maneuver, or is he just pulling him away from the ropes?
I think he's going to pull him in get him away from the ropes. Yeah, you got to make sure that you got him in the right position before you attempt any kind of submission or pin, or they will get a rope break.
I think Jaze is about to do the Jazenator.
Oh, my goodness, a giant elbow.
Big kicks to the back there on Isaac Sims, working the shoulder again. And here comes the pin. This is surely it, Badger. I cannot believe Isaac Sims kicked out of that. I cannot believe Isaac Sims has kicked out of that pin.
A lot of fight Isaac's got. He's got his will steeled, and he wants to win this match. Now he's just got to turn that into some offense and go for a pin or a submission. He's got to end this quickly, though, because he is for sure injured after this barrage from Amazing Jaze. Oh, face-to-face contact. That had to hurt both men.
Jaze did seem to be in some pain there after that. But and Isaac Sims, unbelievably, with the comeback. He's got Jaze up now. Slams Jaze to the mat, and a pin from Isaac Sims.
He's trying to end this match. He has taken a lot of damage. Amazing Jaze kicks out.
Kicks out there. Jaze, not enough damage on Jaze to get the pin there. But an unexpected turnaround from Isaac Sims. But Jaze with a big head and a quick pin from Jaze.
Sims has got to get that leg up on the rope. Oh, he just kicked out.
Oh, Isaac Sims again now with the big punches to Jaze. Raking the eyes and a big headbutt. Can Isaac Sims turn this around, Badger?
I really think there is enough time. He seems to have an amazing will, and he's not afraid to inflict just savage, violent attacks onto Jaze. So we'll see how this turns out. Fireman's carry by Jaze. Straight into the pin. I don't think that's the time. It's a little early.
Yeah, I don't think Jaze had a chance of getting the 3 count there, but both men seem to be trigger happy when it comes to pinfalls tonight. Jaze now punch to the eyes and a big kick to the head of Isaac Sims, going in for the pin again.
I think Jaze is a little shocked. Oh my goodness.
And it's
just
how
much damage Isaac Sims did to him in a short amount of time, and really wanted to end that match as quickly as possible.
Well, we'll just take a look at the replay, Badger, but I honestly thought Isaac Sims had a chance to turn things around there, but just too much damage from Jaze. And in the end, who can blame, you know, Isaac Sims put up one heck of a fight, Badger.
Yeah, it just goes to show you it's really important to get out there and get as much offense out as quickly as possible to try to win these matches. Everybody in the GPW is an amazing contender, and if you don't get the first part of the match down correctly, then you're going to be working at a disadvantage for the rest of the match. So bummer for Isaac Sims, but good job Amazing Jaze on the victory.
And here was the pinfall where it all happened. Jaze with the victory. Amazing Jaze is going to be one to watch in the GPW, Badger.
Really technically sound, aggressive, great wrestler, great hair, great outfit.
Indianapolis, Indiana. And here comes Zach is a real boy for this main event championship table match. Who is Zach's opponent going to be? That is the question on everyone's lips right now, Badger.
I have no idea. I have been scouring the internet. I've been looking into Danny's backlogs. I hacked into his computer. I found no information about who he's going to be fighting. This is one of the most exciting moments in GPW history.
Intercontinental, International, Internet, Worldwide Champion, Zach.
Well, this is a table match for this beautiful GPW championship belt.
Zach, that amazing promo last week, really throwing it down to Danny. He wants control not only of the championship, but the entire GPW as a company. And this is his first roadblock on that road to ownership.
Just who is Zach's opponent going to be, Badger? There's been speculation on social media all night.
What is this? Look at Danny.
California, weighing in at 273 pounds.
Danny bringing in someone called the Assassin to fight for Zach. Looks like he's keeping his distance in this. This man has some strange, jerky motions. What is going on, Calhoun?
Danny, the evil owner, seems to have some kind of demented look on his face there, coming out with the zombie. Some strange sounds coming from the zombie as well. And what are we seeing here, Badger? I genuinely don't know.
He seems to be having trouble walking, is making jerky motions. Is this even a wrestler?
How can somebody with this kind of mobility issue, well, although he seems to have got a bit aggressive there, but I mean, can he even wrestle a match? What has Danny created?
I have no idea. It looks sick. It looks like it's got something wrong with it. Great tights though.
Just falling into the ring. Almost looks, like you say, sick, unwell. Zach on the outside just looks confused.
Oh, I mean, I would be too. Is he fighting a man or is this some kind of a monster? Oh, the crowd really into the assassin.
It looks like Danny has created his own assassin to take down Zach in this table match for the title. Well, this match is going to be for this beautiful Gamefront championship, and I can't believe what I'm seeing, Badger.
Who is that? Who is that little man down there? It is him.
I can't believe
Morgan.
this. It looks like Morgan has been somehow resurrected from the dead by Danny. I mean, he came out wearing all of that attire, but he does seem to be. Morgan is back in the GPW, but he doesn't look well,
was
Badger.
literally, and I talked to the coroner about this, he was absolutely dead. Look at those scars on his back. Yeah, something strange has happened to Morgan. He's looking pale, he's looking bald, he's looking green, but he's still got a lot of fight in him, bringing it to Zach.
What has
huge
Danny,
slam.
the evil owner of GPW, done? It looks like he has done some kind of Frankenstein surgery on Morgan, resurrected him from the dead. I cannot believe this is happening, Badger, but in any event, what a shocker. What a shocker. Here look, he's walking the top rope. Unbelievable dexterity from Zombie Morgan.
And keep in mind, this is a table match. He looks very nimble for a zombie. He's moving quickly. We all know the rules of a table match, but maybe you could remind the fans at home they go through a table and they lose.
So this is a table match for the GPW Championship. That is quite correct. The table just flew out of the ring there from the sheer force of Zombie Morgan throwing Zach on the ground. But yes, the first man to be thrown through a table is the loser, and the person who did the throwage through said table will be the new GPW champion.
Danny has got a lot of things to answer for. Is what he's done even legal? Does God approve? What is this thing? Is it Morgan still, or is it something else?
Badger, moral and ethical questions. The Geneva Convention comes into play. There's just so many problems with what we're seeing right now. Having said that, I am happy to see Morgan is back.
If it's even him, that's my question. Is this Morgan or is this something else?
It's almost seems like a revolution of Morgan. It's definitely the same shell, but like you say, is it the same person on the inside?
Does he have thoughts? Does he have feelings? Is he cute? We have to find out. Absolutely fantastic outfit. I'm really loving the green boots and the short shorts. We maybe get some just for men or whatever they do for the top of the head there.
It's definitely fair to say that he's definitely still cute, but it's definitely, here comes Zach now setting up the table. I'm not really sure what Zombie Morgan has he shut down.
He's just having a thought on the outside, maybe realizing, coming to grips with what he's become.
Zombie Morgan seems to almost become, a zombie after a time. I wonder if that is a flaw in Danny's, whatever maniacal thing Danny has done.
We have to ask ourselves, who is the monster? Is it Morgan or is Danny the monster all along?
I think Danny is definitely the monster. Having said that, here comes Zach now, big kick to the groin. It didn't seem to really do much. It's almost as if Zombie Morgan doesn't even feel pain, Badger.
It might be a great advantage. He is very, very slow to react with his zombie-like tendencies. But then he puts good offense together, so I really can't tell what's going on with him. Whoa,
Zach,
almost got him through that table.
It looks like Zach may be trying to put... Oh, and then there's Zach's signature move.
Kicks.
The big kicks.
Oh, almost got him up on that table.
Zach's signature kicks. This could very well be signaling the end. Surely Danny's going to be very upset if Zombie Morgan doesn't pull this off.
Danny trying to use this zombified version of Morgan to
hold the phone. Oh my goodness! Zombie Morgan has killed Zach.
He really was an assassin. I did not see that coming. Oh, that was a very close moment for Zach, but just smashed.
Revenge for Zombie Morgan. Revenge for Zombie Morgan, who has killed Zach, thrown him through that table completely out of nowhere, and we have a new GPW champion. You thought you could beat my zombie creation, Zombie Morgan? Zach, you didn't stand a chance. And let this be a lesson to you, boy, that you cannot simply walk into the GPW and think that you're going to take the title, take the company. Let me tell you something for free. You are a nobody. You should head back to Hawaii, eat your pineapples, say your prayers because you're going to need all the help you can get. So why don't you put that in your pipe and have a little puff puff smoke on that?